Those trumpets, bang, mate.
Mama meme, mama meme, mama me, Manodzi, Manodzi boko boko nana mai, Manodzi, Manodzi boko boko.
Harmonies.
Oh, Manodzi boko boko nana mai, Manodzi, oh, Manodzi boko boko nana mai.
Okay, right, we're going to stop it there. Let's talk about the intro and let's talk about the chorus. Let's kick off with the intro as we always do. So we get opened up and we've got these banging brass instruments, man. Trumpets, stacked, layered, having a real impact on the track, but also acting as an engaging hook from the get-go. We then shift over into the main part of the intro, and this is where those trumpets get removed. We get some guitars, they come in. We get core percussions, they come in. We get the bass that comes in a little bit further on in the intro. You notice that the bass isn't there at the start, and this is also where we get some introductory vocals from both the artists. We then shift over into the chorus. This is where we get the kick drum, we get the snare, and possibly some other percussive elements as well. But this is also where the vocal game, right, that gets leveled up, because what we can hear is on Stonebwoy's back end phrases, we get layering and we get some harmonizing of those vocals. So let's go back and let's listen. Trumpets, mate. Taken out. Guitars. Four percussions. Introductory vocals. Chorus. There you go, layered back end phrases. More layers there, back end.
Manodzi boko boko nana mai.
Right, both artists in now.
Manodzi boko boko nana mai.
Manodzi boko boko nana mai.
Okay, right, so before we move into Angelique's kind of section, let's talk about what's happened in the first verse and a few of the shifts and changes that have also happened within the second chorus. Right, so let's talk track structure first. So you'll notice that actually in terms of that, there isn't much that changes. It sounds very, very similar in the verse to what we had in the intro and in the chorus. But there are some subtle changes that actually take effect in order to kind of compensate for that. So the first one is the bass. Now, if you pay attention to the way that the bass is being played in the first verse, it's definitely different, although only slightly, to what we've had in the intro in the chorus. So in the intro and the chorus, the bass is much more consistent on hitting on the kick drum. When we shift over to that verse, that bass does not hit on every single kick drum, man. It just doesn't. And when we take it back, right, just listen out for that. Now, the second subtle change is what happens to the guitars. So in the intro and in the chorus, we've got a lot more of a flow that goes on, right? Like it's kind of almost like it's riffing. But then when we shift over into the first verse, they become a lot more kind of pluckier, right? They've got less of that kind of riffing or consistent flow to them, at least within the first segment. Now, another thing that they're doing to keep things shifting and changing without actually impacting the instrumental is they're playing around with the vocal layering. So what you'll notice is that in the first segment of the first verse, right, Stonebwoy's vocals are being harmonized. We shift into the middle section, they're gone. We hit the back end of the verse before we're going to shift into the chorus, and boom, they come back in. And then the third and final thing is just the way that Stonebwoy is messing around with the rhythmic pattern of the flow in terms of how he's delivering it. It's not consistent, it chops and changes throughout that verse. Okay, that's it for me. If you want to see more breakdown and analysis videos, there'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.